Wherever I go, low or high places, I must represent the truth. And the truth is, there are two important dates in your life. Your birthday and your death date. But what's more important are the moments in between those dates and learning to maximize those moments. Today, I will be talking about 4 ways to help you maximize the moment. Number 1, know who you are. It's a very strange thing that sometimes the first time we meet someone, we tend to do this, Exhibit A. We put on a mask. And we hide behind this mask, showing others only what we want them to see. But it's time to take off that mask. And you do this by being honest and upfront. So let's all try this. Please repeat these words after me. I make mistakes.
You make mistakes.
No, let's try this again. Repeat the exact words that I say. I make mistakes.
I make mistakes.
I am not perfect.
I am not perfect.
I do not have all the answers.
I do not have all the answers.
I am not God.
I am not God.
Stop right there, because you just removed your mask and you've just revealed who you are. And now, at this point, you can maximize that moment. Number 2, know your season. According to the Bible, there's a time and a season for everything under the sun. There's a time to live. There's a time to die. There's a time to plant. And there is a time to harvest. And speaking of planting and harvest, Exhibit B. In order for this tiny seed, and you just can't see it, in order for this tiny seed to grow into this delicious apple, it must be planted in the right season. And just like this seed, that idea that you have, you got to plant it in the right season. That dream that you're working on, guess what? You have to plant that in the right season. Even your money that you have in your pocket, plant it in the right season. And remember this, that in order to be very successful, you must bring forth fruit in the right season. I'm not done. Because there's still number 3. Know your purpose. Your purpose is what you're here for. Your destiny. One of the main things that keep us from finding our purpose is Exhibit C. The love of the mighty dollar. The love of money. Do not let money create your purpose. Let your purpose create your money. Keep that in mind. Your purpose is why you're here. And never, ever lose your purpose. Now I'll move on to number 4. Learn to overcome. And just for a moment, here's what I need each and one of you to do. I need you to close your eyes and listen to this voice. Once you hear the voice says overcome, then I need you to open your eyes. Let's try this. I know it's always a scary thing to close your eyes, but we'll do it today. Please close your eyes. Keep them closed. 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 I'll go ahead and do it. Toastmasters meet weekly at conference room B, Tower 1, first floor. So if any of you would like to come and watch and join or whatever, please do. It's a good place to be. I'll go ahead and get started. Life is short. Life is unpredictable. And when you have a chance to speak, you need to tell it like it is. You need to put down your notes, drop your title. That's a small title. So drop your title and drop your fears and just tell it like it is. Today I need each and every one of you to help me tell it like it is. We'll practice first though. When I raise my right hand, I'll need each and every one of you to say, tell it like it is. So we'll practice. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's a boring crowd. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell it like it is.
We have to be in uniform with this. We'll try it again.
Tell it like it is.
Lynn Tiger, we need you to help us out as well. We'll try it again.
Tell it like it is.
One more time.
Tell it. No, that ain't what I mean.
Let's try it again.
Tell it like it is.
No one life is more valuable than another. Here's a simple illustration, but it always seems to work. We have two $20 bills. Two $20 bills.
I need one. Don't pay that.
Now, I plan to use two 100 bills, but guess what? We're in a cost-cutting mode. So I have to use two $20 bills. I'll take one and I'll set it down. And I'll take one and I'll ball it up. These two $20 bills still have the same value. I take this $20 bill and I'll throw it down. These two $20 bills still has the same value. I'll take this $20 bill and I'll step on it. I have bad ankles up right. These two $20 bills, guess what? Still have the same value. I'll take this $20 bill and I'll spit on it. These two $20 bills still has the same value. No matter if you've been spit on, stepped on, or kicked, your life is just as valuable as anyone else.
Tell it like it is.
I need you guys to sound more enthused.
Tell it like it is.
Okay, I need everybody to stand up and put your hands in front of you. This is a robbery. Not a physical robbery, but a mental robbery. I will need the first two rows to sit down. You represent the people of color in society. Society has told you that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough. However, according to the Declaration of Independence, we hold these truths to be self-evident.
that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. People of color, don't let society rob you of your value. The next row, sit down. You represent the women of society. And society has told you that you're not equal to men, that you're not strong enough. But according to the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, God created both male and female in his own image. So guess what, women of society? You are just as equal as me.
Tell it like it is.
And the last row, you may sit down. You represent the members of society who think they're a little bit better than the rest. Who think they are superior. However, I searched and I searched, and I could not find any doctrine to back that up. So people, don't let society inflate your value or deflate your value.
Tell it like it is.
I need y'all to feel this one.
Tell it like it is.
Okay, I have a couple of questions to ask, but you do not need to answer. Just listen. Question number 1. Is the President of the United States' life more valuable than yours?
No. No.
You're not listening. Okay. Is the CEO of this company as bright and as brilliant as he is his life more valuable than yours? Is your supervisor, who's probably sitting in this room, life more valuable than yours? Well, the way that I can tell this is by how you act when they come around. Do you give them more value? Second part question, but on the flip side, is the maid's life less valuable than yours? Is that waiter that serves you when you go out to eat life less valuable than yours? Is that janitor that you pass by each day life less valuable than yours? There's a simple way to find out. How do you treat that person when he comes around or she comes around? Do you give them less value?
Tell it like it is.
In closing, I've come to learn that the value of life is priceless. And when you get a chance to speak, you need to tell it
like it is.
Thank you very much.
So now you've gotten to know another one of us. This is pursuing the getting to know us theme from last time. Since we're so diverse, we're newly come together. And along those lines, I want to pass along a big thank you. I'm sorry about this. Can you show the front page? It's not my favorite. To the newsletter team. Let's see, Lydia, Mark, Terry, can you guys stand up? This, I hope, you're enjoying as much as I am, learning about the different teams. And I was thinking, these wonderful teams.
And there aren't any guests, so I guess I'll go ahead and get started. Life is about decisions, and we all must make them. And guess what? Our club is faced with 2 important decisions today. Vote for best speaker is 1, and the change in our meeting time. 2 serious decisions that we have to make. And it is my privilege to provide each and every one of you with some information that may aid you in making a better decision for our club, because it's important. According to Josephson School of Ethics. There are basically two types of decisions. One, program decisions. Two, non-program decisions. The program decisions are our routine tasks we do every day, like answer the telephone, say hello, and someone says hello back. The non-program decisions are those new and complex decisions that you have to make, which are the two facing our club today. So this is a perfect time to talk to each and one of you about making good decisions. Basically, there are 4 models for decision making. And those models are the rational model, which is the logical approach to decision making. The next one is the bounded rationality model, which is more of you choose the first satisfactory alternative to make your decision. The third model is the one we probably all use, the garbage can model. We just take in everything and we make a decision. And the fourth model is the Z problem-solving model, which is for you sensitive people who make decisions based on your feelings. Now let's dig a little deeper and focus on the rational model. Since I'm a logical person, I like the logical model. And since this is a very important decision, let's take our time and do it logically. So we'll use this logical model and apply it to our 2 decisions that our club must make. And I'll step you through this process. So how does this rational model work? Basically, you do this. And I'll bring this up a little bit so everyone can see it. And I'll pass out handouts because of my terrible handwriting. Since this is a very important discussion. Thank you. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see this?
Yes.
Thank you. How does the rationality model work? Basically, you identify the problem. You choose your alternatives. Let me back this up so everybody can see. Make support. You choose your key factors. You create a scale to measure your factors. And you sum those up to make your decision. And that's basically the rational model. So what's our problem? Well, one problem the club faces is the meeting time. What's our alternatives? Well, there are basically 2. We meet at 11:30 or we meet at 12. What are the key factors? Well, these are more or less my key factors. So if you were doing your own model, you would put down your key factors. And my key factors are, can I make this time? Do I like this time? And is this time better for others and not just me? So I take my scale, which is from 1 to 3, 3 being best. And then I take those alternatives using my key factors and I measure them. So, for example, can I make this time? For this time, I put 3 because, yes, I can, and I'm kind of used to that time. So, it's easier for me to make that time. Now, the 12 o'clock time, I can make the time, but then 12 runs into 1, and I always have 1 o'clock meetings. So, I chose to score that with a 2. For do I like this time? I like the 11:30 time, probably more because I am used to that time. And so I've grown accustomed to it. For the 12 o'clock time, again, it's not a bad time, but I like the 11:30 time just a little better. Now to take in others, is this time better for others? Well, for for this time, maybe not for all, but some of us, so I chose a 2. And for the 12 o'clock time, yeah, we all could probably make that time, so I chose a 3. And to do this logically, I added it up, and as you can see, 6 and 2 is 8, and 4 and 3 is 7. So basically for me, logically, the best time would be 11:30. And if you were doing your model, then it could be different. Let's move on then to the next problem. Best speaker. Best speaker. We take the problem, our alternatives, the key factors, we scale, and we add it up. Our problem, best speaker. Our alternatives, vote for the best speaker, which is what we're doing right now. Not vote for the best speaker, or have a monthly contest to vote for the best speaker. The key factors. Well, I'm trying to be less competitive. Reduce my nervousness. And really, I do like ribbons. So basically my scale is still 1 to 3, 3 being best. And then I take those numbers and I add them up. Just as I did before. I go through and vote for best speaker, 1, 3 here, 3 here. Not vote for best speaker, 1 here, 3 here, 3 here. And monthly contest, vote for speaker, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here. So as you can see, if we had those 3 alternatives, my logical solution would be that we have a monthly contest that would allow us to vote for better speaker. In conclusion, decisions must be made, and we must face them. Why not make the best logical decision that one can make for the betterment of all of our club? Thank you.
One, the best. Please.